Africa has, in the recent past, between the years 2020 and 2025, faced around 14 attempted coups and 9 successful coups. One of the most famous successful coup is that of Ibrahim Traore on the regime in Burkina Faso. And of course, the failed recent coup in Benin against the regime of Patrice Talon.
Today, that democratic order is being tested. The resurgence of unconstitutional changes of government threaten our regional stability, undermines our citizens' rights, and weakens our collective future.
The main reason that is cited by the coup plotters is usually security, especially in these countries in the Sahel region, that is Mali, Guinea, and Burkina Faso, where we have Islamic insurgents that are sponsored by ISIS and other terror organizations that have been wreaking havoc in those countries. You have seen a country like Mali, where the rebels have even tried to take over the capital, Bamako. Well, the other countries mainly claim that the cause of the coups is the inability of the governments to take care of the welfare of the people. That is provision of social services, of course, security, and generally lack of democracy in the country. Again, another reason you can see that many of these countries are former French colonies, especially in West Africa. That is Burkina Faso, Mali, Guinea, Benin. Those are French colonies. And you can see the French were kind of dictatorial. And the incumbent leaders are usually dictators. And the people are always keen to to rid those people from power. A good example is in Benin, where Patrice Talon has already banned the opposition from participating in the 2026 election. Clearly a dictatorship. Hence the need for a coup to oust his dictatorial government. Well, we also seen that after these coups happen, these regimes are creating a power vacuum that is quickly filled by either insurgents or regimes like China and Russia. China, on its part, is mostly interested in economic benefit, mostly benefiting from minerals and building infrastructures in exchange of them bringing in their resources, especially marketable products like electronics, to sell in these countries. Countries like Russia always enter into deals where they can provide security or mercenaries to fight the insurgents. In return, they are able to get mining rights, especially in this country that have minerals like gold and coltan. Well, in French West Africa, it's clearly a failure of the French. The Macron regime has presided over the demise of its power in West Africa. And if things continue this way, the regional bloc, that is ECOWAS, will have a hard time to stop these in these coups that are happening everywhere across West Africa. We know that ECOWAS that does not intervene in stopping the coups And recently, it only intervened in Benin where Nigeria had to send its air force. And that really helped to prevent the success of the coup. So if the regional bloc that is ECOWAS does not intervene, it clearly sees that the whole of West Africa will become a coup belt, or even at worst, it will crumble under military rule and civil strife. Well, it's a matter of time to see what becomes of these coups as they are still surviving and they are going strong. That is all. Kindly like and subscribe this channel.